This next Bitcoin move is about to ruin a lot of hopes for some people, and this space needs a cleanse right now. Definitely does. And the best part, Bitcoin's price doesn't even need to move a cent for this to play out. While retail keeps chasing scams and influencers pump useless meme coins, the real moves are unfolding right under their nose. Bitcoin dominance. And that move will decide whether the real alt season happens, not the shallow influencer memes. I'm going to tell you exactly when we can see that. You see, most people in crypto are obsessed with price. They stare at charts, pray for green candles, and FOMO into the latest casino tokens. But if you actually understand Bitcoin dominance, you already have a massive edge over 99% of the market. Bitcoin dominance measures Bitcoin percentage of the total crypto market cap. The higher it goes, the more irrelevant altcoins become, as you see what's happening right now. It's not about Bitcoin needing to moon. It's about everything else bleeding out and removing the junk from the space. In the past, when Bitcoin dominance enters the 58 to 71% range, it doesn't just stay there. It pushes to the top of that range before rejecting hard, triggering one of the biggest wealth shifts in crypto. It's called alt season. But you need to understand the real alt season has not happened yet. What we've seen so far is just meme coins rinsing retail, mainly dumped on by celebrities and influencers. We've seen it like on almost nonstop this entire bull market. Let's take a look at the facts. Every single time Bitcoin dominance has broken into the 58% to 71% range, it has revisited 71%. 3 for 3 every single time. Why? Because when fear takes over, liquidity runs to safety. And despite what the NPCs say, there's only one real safe asset in crypto, Bitcoin. When dominance spikes, the weak hands in altcoins get wiped out. Their bags get dumped and everyone flees to Bitcoin. The dominance squeeze could be inevitable. And right now, we're setting up for the exact same moves. The fake alt pumps we've seen so far aren't the real thing. Just distractions before the actual alt season kicks off. If you've been paying attention, you know that meme coins have been running wild. Libra, Trump, Melania, all of them skyrocketing, then nuking, leaving retail bag holders in the dirt. Pretty much like every single time this happens. There was a meme coin launched by Dave Portnoy, and he literally dumped it within hours, nuking the price by 99%. He made around $250,000 and even bragged about it on X, which just makes me feel sick. It's just disgusting what these people do, and it's all the same every single bull market. The scam cycle is accelerating, and each coin is getting shorter and shorter with its runs. Celebrities and politicians jump on the latest Solana casino token, retail FOMOs in, insiders dump on them, and within hours, the rug gets pulled. Libra, the video we just did, went from a $4.5 billion market cap to nearly zero overnight. And it's not just about losing money. This is wrecking confidence in altcoins entirely. When people lose faith, they exit. And where do they run? Bitcoin. This isn't alt season. This is just meme coin grifters extracting liquidity before the real move happens. Here's what most people don't get. Bitcoin's dominance can go up even if its price stays flat. Why? Because dominance is a ratio. If the total crypto market bleeds out, if meme coins collapse, if alts get obliterated, Bitcoin's share increases by default. It doesn't need to move an inch in price for its dominance to soar, as we've seen lately. People think, oh, Bitcoin really needs to rally for dominance to go up. Wrong. If the total market cap shrinks because alts implode, Bitcoin's control of the market grows. Guess what? That's exactly what is happening right now, guys. If we follow the historical pattern, Bitcoin's dominance could be heading for 71%. Could it top out before then? Possibly. But the closer we get, the bigger the opportunity for the real alt season to begin. Back to focusing on real projects with real use cases, not these pump and dump hype coins. So what do you do with this information? Simple. Stop being exit liquidity for insiders, celebrities, politicians. Just stop, people. If you're holding low cap garbage, now is the time to ask yourself, what is the actual end game? Do you want to gamble your stack away on the next celebrity pump, or do you want to position yourself for the real sustainable moves? The game is rigged against you if you're following hype, but if you track dominance, liquidity cycles, and real altcoin projects, you're ahead of 99% of the market easily. Our community at learningcrypto.com are positioned for just for this. We're ready and we're set for a real alt season. So if you want to know what we're holding and when we're going to be selling, which is very, very important, guys, check out the sale in the description below. And here's the brutal truth. Most people won't make it through this next phase of the cycle. They'll get wrecked, chopped up, and spit out before the real alt season begins. To me, the writing is on the wall. Bitcoin dominance is rising. The meme coin circus is collapsing, which is so good to see. And altcoin confidence is evaporating, which is even better. We need this flush to move out the junk in this space and gear up for the real next move, which is going to be alt season. What we've seen so far is just a liquidity trap, a series of fake rallies designed to bleed out retail before the real rotation begins. If you understand this, you're playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers and gambling. And in crypto, that is the difference between making it in this space and not being another meme coin bag holder. So is Bitcoin dominance about to surge? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to check out learningcrypto.com. Before I end this, I want to share with you my thoughts on what I've experienced when I first got into this space. There were no pump and dumps, really. I mean, the first bull market that I experienced back in 2012, 2013, there wasn't like any narrative or whatever. It was just random coins being pumped out. And yeah, we had Litecoin, but you know, most of the coins don't really exist now. But we didn't really have to worry about celebrities pumping and dumping. Yeah, there was no media. Heidi was just saying there was no media, there was no nothing. Twitter really didn't really exist in the space. And it was really good. It was really fun. And the project that you were getting into, everything pumped, everything pumped. And the first one that I saw was in 2016 through 18. And that was when we saw like BitConnect, and we saw a couple other famous memes coming out of that where things would pump from, I remember getting into BitConnect. I actually bought it at 50 cents. It went to $350. And then all of my friends knew that it was like a scam, right? So what we did was we're like, all right, well, let's just hold it, you know, get as much as we can and then sell it. And then eventually one day we're not going to be able to take out money anymore. And that's exactly what happened. So we knew these things were scams back in the day. So we were learning what scams were like. And this is why, you know, Heidi and I right now, we can tell a scam from 100 miles away. Like, it's pretty easy at this point. Yes, we get fooled once in a while, but for the most part, I'd say like 95% of the time, 90% of the time, we can tell whether something's a scam or not. So that is why a lot of people come to learning crypto, just because they want to know which ones are good and which ones are bad. So I just wanted to give you an example of like what we've experienced back in the past. And we're just trying to help people in the future so that they don't fall for these scams, because there's going to be a lot more scams, especially in the future. All right, talk to you guys soon.